family, and welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, Derishka Reddy, and joining me today is Derishka Reddy. She's the booking clerk at Motus Nissan East Rand. So Derishka is described as a fun and friendly person. She is honest and punctual and work well in a team, but also on her own. She likes to set goals for herself, which she achieves timelessly. She has good listening and communication skills and have a creative mind, and she's always up for new challenges. She is well organized and always plan ahead to make sure she manages her time well. So without further ado, let's welcome Derishka, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions, MFC and MO by Nedbank. Hello Derishka, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you, Dish?
Good. So D, I'm gonna call you D, okay?
Okay, cool. D&D.
D&D. I've been mesmerized by you since the time I met you at your dealership. You are so, in fact, you're the person that reached out to me and said,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I want to be a part of this, and you are a motivational speaker as well.
Yes.
So well done on all your achievements. But you have been nominated by your superiors for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards for next year, and I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's appreciated.
You're welcome. So tell me, how or when did your journey in motoring begin? Or not when, but how?
Okay, so interesting story. I matriculated and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had the grades, but things weren't always in my favor. I started working at Kia on a contract. I worked really hard. I started shadowing everyone, especially the service advisors. My mom is also a service advisor at Kia.
I think she's been in the industry for about 17 years, eh?
Yes,
right.
yes, definitely.
So you can almost say it's like in the family.
In the family, in the blood.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to think what actually happened. I was on a contract and they were fighting for me to stay. They kept renewing it, but we had difficulty because we are related and we look the same.
Yes, you do.
So that was a big issue because of nepotism and HR, etc. So every day I applied. I applied for a new job every day while shadowing everyone, and they even sent me on service advisor training. The first year I was at Kia, I got a call from Debbie Smith, and she hired me. The first day I went for the interview, she called me, she's like, I got the job. So interesting fact, I was actually employed as a receptionist also. The first day that I started, they moved me to the service department because I gained that experience from Kia. So all of that hard work actually did pay off.
Absolutely.
And here I am now. I'm in charge of campaigns, I do the bookings, I help out with the service advisors. So it's going well.
Congratulations. I think it's because you're a go-getter.
Yes.
And you're ambitious. So I cannot even wait to see what's going to happen. I see you as a dealer principal, okay? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And with a mentor like Debbie Smith, I mean, she's a very strong part of our movement. I believe that you're going to flourish. So well done. Just keep the spirit and keep going. Keep at it. So what is your opinion about our movements, which is the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, Talk the Talk Studios, Women Talk, which is an online motoring magazine, and all of these platforms are there to empower women, as you know. So we did a workshop at your dealership.
I remember.
It was
amazing.
Really amazing, and it moved so many people. How did you feel? You spoke at this workshop. You were so inspirational.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about having a platform where you can also voice your opinion?
Okay, so firstly, let's refresh. I reached out to you, remember?
Yeah.
So definitely, I already knew about you guys, and I love things that motivate me and give me drive, and that's what this show has done. So when I saw that in a male-dominated industry, that we have women willing to do these things, it's so powerful because we work around so many men. For someone to stand up for the women, and feminism. It's so beautiful. So my opinion on that is well done.
Aww.
And I'm so proud of you because after everything you've been through and growing up this business on your own, as a female, it's so, an Indian female, I think it's so powerful and a job well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But I can't do this without the support of people like you. So it's very important that you know that you are a very big part of this movement as well.
Thank you.
And anybody that contributes to our platform is. So why do you think women do well in our trade, and especially in your role as a service advisor?
Okay, so...
Okay, let's clarify. You're not a service advisor. You're a booking clerk.
Okay. But I still work in the service department.
There we go.
I think in the industry alone, I started off as a receptionist. Let's start there. I worked myself up in a space of 2 years. So bear in mind, I was also in sales training this year. So I've had experience quite a lot in the industry with the cash and the admin upstairs, reception, my department, sales, even parts. So I think this industry is a place where you can grow.
Absolutely.
If you show that you are interested and if you have the drive to do so. It's all your mindset and what you put your mind through, and if you show your superiors that you're willing to go that extra mile, it will pay off.
Absolutely. Who inspires you, Derishka, and why?
This is actually an interesting question because I was asked this when I was in high school. And I had a debate with my life orientation teacher because she didn't agree with me, and I stood up and I said, no, I agree with myself, because I feel like the person who should inspire you the most is the person who looks back at you in the mirror.
Love that.
You can't get, there's a difference between motivation and inspiration. You motivate me. I won't disagree with that. But an inspiration should be within. You should inspire yourself to be the best person that you can be.
I mean, I've interviewed 600 plus people, and I think just maybe 4 or 5 people have said that to me, and I've learned from that. I've taken from that. I've decided not so long ago that I was going to be my own inspiration.
Yes.
So thank you for validating that. And this is also proof that you don't only learn from people that are your own age or at your own, within the position that you are in. But you can learn from a 21, 22-year-old young girl. And so thank you. Thank you for that life lesson. I'm going to look back in the mirror tomorrow and I'm going to stop saying, Dish, you're so beautiful. Now I'm joking. I'm going to say, you inspire me. I'm going to do that. How do you deal with a bad day, Derishka? You look like a person that's so in control. How do you deal with the challenges that
fake it till you make it? There we go. There's always going to be bad days, especially working in the industry that we work in. We have difficult customers, sometimes difficult employees, and there's a lot of stress that we have to go through. So we need to be able to deal with it. Like some days I just sigh and I just go outside, take a walk, because I rather not let my energy affect the people around me. That's the one thing that I'm focused on. So when I wake up in the morning, I tell myself that today is going to be a good day, because it's all in your mindset.
Right.
So yeah.
No, absolutely. And I think your superiors would agree that you are such a bubbly person. I know that they're always campaigning and championing for you and for your growth. So I think it's because you are giving so much of yourself to your dealership and to the people around you that they have that much faith in you. So well done, Derishka.
Thank you so much.
Who's the most interesting person you've ever met? And do not say me. Okay.
I think this also reflects back to who's your inspiration. And I can't pinpoint a specific name because I come across so many people every day, and I tend to always look for the good in people. And there's always bound to be an interest that I reflect on with them. So I will never be able to pinpoint it to one person, because there are a lot of good people out there. And even if there's bad people, there's a reason that they are bad. I'm not going to mention your story, but I know about it. But for example, you the type of person who let your situation make you and not break you. So I think everyone has their own interesting personality in their own way. So I will never pinpoint that or permeate that.
Okay, so what's something that you are really, really proud of and why?
I'm proud of myself.
Yay.
Growing up, my mom was a single mom. And she ventured as a dad and a mom for me and my sister. And she's grown us in a way that we do everything for ourselves, and we were never short of anything growing up. You know, she's raised us to be these independent young women. I'm 20, turning 21 this weekend, as we spoke about. I've purchased my own car. I'm paying off my own studies. I've just completed a nail course, which I also told you about. I'm involved in charity work, and here I am today. So I'm very proud of myself in many ways.
And that is the reason, one of the reasons I've invited you, Derishka, that it's because we need to highlight to young girls. We go into schools throughout the country. We need to highlight to these young girls at the age of 12, 13, 14, that there's young women like yourself, 20 years old, going to turn 21 in a few days. I guess when this episode airs, you would be 21 already. But there's young women that dream big and achieve big at a young age. And it can be done, and that is what Motoring South Africa can offer. It can offer you growth, whether you in retail or the OEMs. There's so much of growth opportunity, and if you find the right people like Debbie Smith and Nizam Umar and these powerful and very
And yourself.
leaders in our community that will mentor you and that will definitely take you by the hand and walk you through the challenges, it is absolutely a possibility. So thank you for being that example, for accepting this invite. Any words for advice for those young women?
Just go for it. I'm very girly. I love makeup and clothes and nails and hair. I would have never pictured myself in this industry, but it's made me the person that I am today. And I'm so strong because of everything I've been through in that place, in the motoring trade. So I think we should just go for it. And if you put your mind to something, you will most definitely achieve it.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Derishka, thank you so much for sharing in my space, for sharing in my vision, for reaching out to me.
Yes.
In fact, this connection was not even made by Debbie or by Nizam. You did not even know that I was in close connection with him, and you reached out. And I believe that you might be the next dish that will sit here and do what I'm doing. Inspire
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Inspire other people to, or pay it forward in terms of how they have assisted you. You will assist someone else. And I think that's the important thing. So thank you so much for being you and for being such an awesome inspiration.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, and the Talk Studios, sponsored by Sariti Solutions and Evo by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting, and celebrating the women of Motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips, and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios.
Ladies, I would like to say thank you and say that a little progress each day adds up to big results. I think Derishka is proof of that. Success or reaching your goals takes time, it takes hard work and determination. You have the power within you to do whatever you choose. You have the power within you to be and achieve anything that you want to achieve. And with that, I'd like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me, should always be who's going to stop me.